Good morning. I want to talk a little bit more about the host plants for butterflies. But before we do that, I'd like you to look over here and see how they overwintered in Mexico. And the farthest they've gotten now is northern Texas and into Oklahoma. Our peak monarch season will be in about April, or the 1st of April, but we're seeing them out in the garden, and it's really important for the entire generation of monarchs is that we all know what to plant for them. Their uh, nectar plants are what provides them nectar. It provides them their food for their calories, their what they eat and what gives them energy. And that's a lot of things that in it, some of them are native and some are not. But the most important thing in a monarch bicycle is that there are actually their host plants or their larval plants. And this one is Asclepius tuberosa, and it is the more common milkweed. Now, there's two or three native milkweeds. One of them is an antelope milkweed. I couldn't find a source for that. But this is the only thing, these native milkweeds, that a monarch will lay her eggs on. So, and then what really happens to the plant is once that caterpillar emerges or the larva and grows, it eats up a whole lot of this plant. Another example would be the swallowtail butterfly. It will lay its eggs on fennel and dill, and you'll have this most beautiful fennel plant. And you love it. You're so excited. And then one day you go out there and there's nothing on. Your fennel plant's gone. And so those caterpillars will literally eat your plant. But that's okay, because then that makes you really happy that you have provided a host plant for, say, the swallowtail. One thing I want to talk about that is very confusing. This is commonly called butterfly weed, and it is the native Asclepius tuberosa. Many of us have grown in our gardens the tropical milkweed. I will tell you the flowers of this one and tropical milkweed look a lot alike. So you're saying, so what's wrong with the tropical milkweed? Because a monarch will lay its eggs on the tropical milkweed. But what the scientific information that we're getting is that because the tropical milkweed will bloom longer through the summer, it will sometimes cause a monarch to stick around. The monarch has a host plant, and so it interrupts the migration pattern of the monarch. What I've read, and I'm certainly no expert, is that if you choose to grow the tropical milkweed, cut it down so that monarch won't stick around and mess up the migration period of time. So say May comes and the monarchs have come and gone, you would want to cut that down. But overall, it's advised that we not grow the tropical. But I'm going to tell you, these are hard to find, the native milkweeds. You can go on monarchwatch.org, and there's free milkweed. So fill out that form and see if you can get some. Texas Discovery Gardens usually has a great plant sale that has all the different varieties of milkweed that are native. There are sources. Go online, look for them, and try to stay away from that tropical milkweed because of the interruption of the monarch's migration pattern. I know that's hard, and it's also hard because the flowers look so similar. And you'll think, and they call that, I don't know the not common name, but I'm pretty sure it's called butterfly weed too. But you want the native, and those are hard to find. So anyway, I hope you learned something today. Keep watching for those monarchs. We've all seen one in the garden and gotten so silly about it. You would think we'd seen Santa Claus. But anyway, we're excited about the monarchs. They're still going their way through here. We have not hit peak migration season in late March. It's really more into mid-April. Then they will go on. And just so that you remember, they will go all the way up into this Great Lakes region in Canada. And then they'll start coming back. So have a good day. Look for those monarchs and plant native milkweed. Thank you.